I guess we're live. Can you see this okay? Let me clean the screen a little bit. See if anybody's out there. Nobody's on there right now, so. Okay, let's get the clear coat cup ready. Here, you hold this. Oh, there's one person there. I don't know who. So, we'll wait until a few more people get on here. Can you hear me okay? Whoever's watching. I'm just getting things ready. Show them what we're going to be painting. So a couple people on here. We'll wait until we get a few more people, but we've got a bumper here that we're going to paint. This is a repair. This is just a small job that we did. Can you guys hear me okay? Text me. Let me know. Okay. We had a scratch right on the corner of this bumper. And then there was a little scratch here on the fender, but it really was just a scuff. But we're going to blend into this fender, clear this fender. We went ahead and used 600 grit to prep this out and get it ready for a little blend and clear. And then we've repaired the scratch on this bumper here. And we were just supposed to fix this corner, but we decided to go ahead and sand the rest of this bumper, and we're going to paint this entire bumper and clear it. So I hope this is working pretty good. This is new to me, guys. So, but if it works out well, we might do some more of these. I'm going to just get everything set up for the clear coat. So I'm just getting my PPS system ready. I've got my paint mixed up right here. Darius is running the camera today. How many people we have on there? Darius? Huh? 5? Okay. Well, I don't know how many people are going to show up, so what we're going to do, this is just a spur of the moment thing, guys, and we're going to try it out and see how it works, see how you guys like it. But I thought you might enjoy it. It might be interesting, so I'm going to go ahead and put my mask on. We're going to tack rag this off just before we spray, just to clean out any dust that's landed on the vehicle. We've got everything out of the shop. I went ahead and changed my desiccant beads. Every paint job I change those desiccant beads so I have clean air, because that's very important, okay? So this fender's really clean. We're going to tack this off. And we'll have this whole segment in a video, but I just wanted to give you guys an idea of the process and kind of behind the scenes of what goes on. So we've got this all ready. It's dust free. I should be wearing gloves right now, but I'm not touching the bumper. So if you guys got any questions, throw them out there, and Darius will let me know, and maybe I can answer them. Okay, let me go ahead and put my mask on. We're going to start putting color on. First thing I'm going to do is cover these primered areas with the black. This is just a straight black color. So we're going to get these primer areas covered. Really not much paint is going on this, but we're going to clear it. So right after I get all the paint coverage on the bumper, then we'll just put a little bit of paint on this corner of this fender, and then we'll clear it. So I'm going to put my mask on, hook up my air, and we'll start spraying.
What we use for tacking?
Yeah, usually I use Crystal Bay, but Gearson, I'm not sure if I like these tack rags, to be honest with you. I ordered those online, but they're not as sticky as the Crystal Bay. So Crystal Bay is a good tack rag. So yeah, I'm using the small PPS cup, and I'm using a 3M gun. This is a 1.2 tip, okay? No, this is the, yeah, this is, what does that say on there, Darius?
1.2.
1.2. Okay, my eyes are bad, so. Okay, I've got my settings, 3 turns out on the volume. The fan pattern is almost wide open. Okay, I dial it back a little bit on this gun because it's heavy on the top and the bottom. The spray pattern, it's heavy on the top and the bottom, and you want that to be uniform. So get a shot of this. We're going to set this at right at 20 psi. So you do a, check out this. There's the spray pattern of this 3M gun. Pretty good. I might dial it back just a little bit more. Okay, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go over the primer, but I'm going to get all the edges. Oh, and by the way, I'm using Nason XL. This is a, I think it's a pretty new line from Nason, but it's an upgrade from the Nason, just the typical Nason. It's an upgrade. It has more pigment in it, so it covers a lot better. It's pretty good paint. I've had good luck with it so far. Okay, I'm not going to give it much flash time. I'm going to go around and hit the rest of it with one coat while that's flashing off those primered areas. I'm just going to put a little bit of paint right here. What do I do with my camera? All right, I got to put my my POV on for the video, so. Any questions out there? Okay. So this should dry pretty quick. It's pretty hot out today. But if you look close, come over here. If you look close, you can see where these scratches are, okay? A good rule of thumb is you don't want to be able to see those scratches before you clear. Can you guys hear me all right with the compressor running? There's some scratches in here, okay? And that's from the sanding and preparation of this bumper. But you want to put base coat on, and you don't really want to see those scratches after you base. Before you clear, you want to make sure those are gone. It's really not that important on a solid color like a black or a red, but if you have a metallic finish, you want to make sure those scratches are gone before you clear coat, because that could affect the appearance of the metallics. So I'm going to put one more coat on it here. Is the red light on? I may need some more paint. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's foggy?
Yeah.
Clean the lens with your shirt. Okay, guys, so this is on my phone. In future videos, we're going to do it on the GoPro, but I really didn't know how to set that up. And this, like I said, this was just a spur of the moment thing. So is that better on the picture, guys? Yes, I do watch other painters on YouTube. Brian, Paint Society, really good. In fact, he was one of the ones that inspired me to start my own channel. There's a lot of good ones out there.
It's just a little better on the fogginess.
What's that?
Someone said it's just a little better on the fogginess, and someone also said it could be your internet.
It could be. Come over here and see. Now you can start seeing those scratches are disappearing. You just see the paint and the texture. This HL, Nason HL, covers real well. That's like the only second coat, and it's pretty much covered. So it's pretty much ready for clear. I'm just going to spray the rest of this paint on here just to use it up and make sure everything's covered, and then we'll start clearing. Okay, there's a few areas right here. I'm gonna have to mix up just a little bit more paint. So, how's the picture look? Well, it's hard to tell. You can't see the picture.
Yeah.
So,
I thought it looks okay, but I don't know what it looks like at the ground.
right.
Someone also said the guy Brian you were watching inspired him to make his channel.
Oh, Paint Society, yeah. Yeah, well, originally my, I'm gonna take this off right now. My cousin started a channel. I just threw a couple of videos up there just to actually repairing a truck, and it got good response. And so I was like, heck, I can, help people paint their vehicles. I can do that. What did I do with my black paint? Where is it? There it is. So I'm gonna get another sleeve because I can't see what's going on there. So I'll show you how we do this, guys. You probably know, but right here, this mix is 2 to 1. So we're gonna do 2 parts paint and then 1 part reducer, okay? There's not a lot more paint left in here, but I'm just gonna use it up. And I just went a little too quick, and it's at 1 right there. So now we'll put some reducer in. And this one is almost empty. The new one's in the office. Let me grab that. So the picture's still foggy. There's probably overspray on my phone, seriously.
The same guy that was talking about the Brian YouTuber, he said it might just be the resolution of the video.
It could be. So I bet it would be a lot better, through the GoPro. If I start doing that, Okay.
Same guy said it's weird in the UK we don't have any Nason.
Oh, don't have Nason, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, this is if I'm not mistaken, I think it's DuPont. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I've tried. I mean, I use a variety of different paints, really, but typically I use Diamond, Valspar, but Nason is inexpensive. to be honest with you. I mean, this is a little bit more, this HL, but it's worth it because it covers better. And to be honest with you, even the cheap Nason, I've had really good luck with the color matching. You would think, being it's a cheaper line of paint, that the color matchings really would be difficult, you know, that wouldn't be as good, but it's really actually pretty good. Okay, so I got a little more paint mixed up there.
How are you finding the 3M gun?
I love the 3M gun. The 3M gun is amazing. If you're looking for a gun, I would definitely check it out. I would definitely take a hard look at it. You know, it doesn't spray as well as like a high-end gun, but there's not much difference really. And if you know what you're doing, it's not going to matter to you. The thing I love about it is the way it cleans up, and it's just the versatility of it. It just saves me so much time. I never want to clean another paint gun again, seriously. This gun is so easy to clean. There's a link in my description. In most of my videos, you can check it out. There's a link, but I ordered it off of Amazon. That's it. I purchased this gun is what, you know. I didn't get it for free. Okay, so we're just covering these little scratches here. Is my light on?
And someone said that they like the live tests that we're doing right now.
Oh yeah? Okay, cool. Maybe we'll do some more of them. Get some better equipment so you guys can see better. Or internet. Let's just do a little bit on here. That's it. All right, it's clear. I'm just running some thinner through this, cleaning it out. You really don't have to. You really don't have to, but I like to at least get the color out of it. Okay, so we're going to use the Valspar or V-Series Clear. This is 2-to-1, okay? I love it's clear. We're going to do 4 parts. I'm going to go to 5 parts. Actually 6. We're going to need it all. What's the question?
You and a few others are good teachers.
Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate y'all watching and liking, subscribing, and using my links. Well, it's all helpful. And okay, so 2-to-1 part activator. This is the activator. This is what activates the clear coat so it hardens. Yeah, to be honest with you, one of the reasons I started doing these videos is because I was just I needed something to challenge me a little bit more. I've been doing this so long and I love to create, so. Okay, so this is ready. We're going to lock this in. Okay. Always got to watch this. Sometimes these cups do tend to leak. If you don't, you can like get the lip folded over. And if you get that lip folded over, it's going to leak on you. So I always kind of wiggle the lid on there a little bit when I first put it on to make sure that the lip of that liner is laying flat. Okay, so I'm going to start on this end of the bumper, work my way across, and then we'll put a coat on the bumper. I'm not going to try and totally slick it out right now. I'm going to get a good coat of clear on it. I'll make it slick, but I am going to bump my pressure up to about 23 PSI.
Someone said that they don't use the PPS2, they're still using the PPS1.
They are, yeah. They're cheaper. I just started using PPS2 and got everything for it. So, but I know the PPS1s are cheaper. Down this back just a little bit. Okay, look at that fan pattern. It's huge. You got your mask on? Okay. Oh, look at this alive. We got a piece of dust in our paint right there. Okay, just leave it. Okay, I gotta come around here. Flip around. Okay, let's do the fender. I'm going to start at the bottom of this fender here and work my way up. Okay, come over here. What else is going on? Any questions? Any questions, guys? Okay, so we got our first coat of clear on here. Let's see. Looks like it lays down well, to be fair. Looks like it lays it down well, to be fair. Yeah, it lays it down pretty good. When painting bumper covers, do you find there's a flex additive in this paint, okay? So yeah, a flex additive does make a difference. Is it really that big a difference? It really just depends if your bumper gets hit. I mean, that's what it's designed for, is to help that paint and clear coat flex if it gets bumped. Yeah, cleaning a paint gun sucks. I don't want to clean any more paint guns, and that's why I love this 3M gun. Okay, so now that when I started painting, so we're waiting about 10 minutes from the time I started painting this bumper. So by the time I got done with the bumper and done with the fender, probably 3 or 4 minutes had already went by. So we only really need to wait a few more minutes in order to start painting that, clearing that bumper again and finishing it. Let's take a look at it. It's got, you're gonna see some little specks in this, and these are not fisheyes, these are some chips, okay? We repaired this corner of this bumper, and I just did a courtesy coat of color over the entire bumper for the customer, okay? I wasn't paid to remove all the chips, stone chips in this bumper cover. But yeah, the finish looks pretty good. We do have a little fleck of dust right there, and I think he showed you that. We're gonna wet sand and buff that out. I'm gonna put another coat of clear on it, and that will help.
That's a nice fan pattern.
Yeah, it has a really nice fan pattern, and I know some painters say it's not quite as quick as, you know, a high-end gun, which it's not, but it really doesn't matter because it's so much quicker to clean. I mean, if you're talking about saving time, I don't mind taking a little bit more time to paint because I want to make sure it's a nice finish and I want it to lay down, so I want to take a little bit more time to actual paint. So yeah, it has some bumper gouges on the bottom, typical of a bumper. And this is a pretty decent job. This is a cake job. It's going to take me a couple days to do at the most. This is a 2-day repair, and it's about $1,100 to do. So we got a little dry right in here. We're going to have to get some clear coated in there. Make sure we hit that when we go around it again. Okay, let's check and see how tacky this is. Okay, yeah, this is tacky enough. I'm just testing it. I can feel that this is very tacky. It's not stringy. So it's ready for another coat of clear. And you don't want to wait too long before you put, there is such a thing as waiting too long before you put the next coat of clear coat on. If you wait too long, your finish could die down, the shine could die down. So you do want to make sure you're putting it on quick enough as well. Is the camera light on? I forgot if I turned it off or not.
I think it's turned off.
Okay. We're going to start on the same side. I'm going to go a little bit slower. Not good. All right, I gotta make this up a little more clear. So wiggle it just a little bit. Okay.
Someone said, what's the temperature of the night?
What's temperature what?
Temperature over here, it's like 80, 90 degrees.
80, yeah, I think it's like 85 degrees or something, right? It's actually drying pretty quick, which is bad when you got to stop and mix clear. But I think it looks pretty good. So we're going to move on, and this bumper is done. I'm just looking it over for any just dry areas that I want to hit. I'm getting wrapped around my stand here. Let's hit the fender. We're going to hammer it on this fender. Look at that fender, looks pretty good right now. It's got a nice finish. Beautiful. Beautiful.
It's pretty warm down here. It's always hot.
Yeah, it is pretty warm today, but it's supposed to be cooling off. But we're not going to run it today, put it that way. So I'm just running some thinner through it. We'll wipe off the needle, and that's the cleanup on it right there. Now I'm going to spend a little more time cleaning this tip because I don't want to. Let me take this off so you can hear me. Okay, maybe you can hear me now. So I'm going to spend a little more time cleaning this tip because I want to reuse this. Any questions, guys? Can you hear me okay with this? I'm using the Rode wireless mic. I'm sure it's probably in and out because of the mask bumping it and everything.
Yeah, my computer.
So I'm making sure the tip is clean, but really, this is so much easier than cleaning. So that's it. I just wipe it down. All right, let's go in the office and we'll talk, answer any questions you have. How many people are around there?
About 10.
All right.
Turn it down from 28 and 12.
Any questions you guys have before I sign off? I'm done. I'm done for the day. I'm going to go home after this. But if you have any questions, I'll answer them for you. Stay tuned for the next video. I'm working on I've already done it. I'm editing a video on a Chevy pickup that has a nasty dent in the bedside. We're going to pull that out and repair that, and that was quite a challenge, but that'll be a good video coming up.
Someone said mic is fine, but could have better video quality, which we're working on. And then someone said, how long have you been spraying? Like, thinking.
How long have I been painting? Are you talking about right now or in general? In general, I've been doing paint and body work since I was 18. So, you know, painting, I've probably been painting, I don't know, it's a long time, over 20 years. So put it that way.
Any good general gun pressure settings for applying clear primer base?
Yeah, I mean, it depends what gun you're using, but on a traditional gun, not the 3M gun, because the 3M gun takes a lot less air pressure, okay? The conventional guns, and I'm talking about HVLP guns, all the conventional style guns, I would start out at around 25 PSI for your clear coat, okay? And you may want to bump that up. Typically between 25 and 28 or 9 PSI is a good point for clear. Now, base, you can do a lot less than that. It really just depends on the gun, because some guns can spray clear really well at a lower air pressure. And you want to use a lower air pressure if you can, because it's less overspray. It's just better. I mean, especially if I'm out in the garage, I'm not spraying out of a booth, so I want to reduce that air pressure, and that's why this 3M gun is really good, because I can use a lower air pressure for clear coat, and clear coat gets over everything. Your base you want to run probably around 20 PSI, or maybe even a little bit less, but you just got to test it out. You just want to make sure that paint is getting atomized and that clear coat's getting atomized. If it's getting atomized, then you're good to go, okay? Anything else?
How often do you swap out your paint respirators?
1 month is about as long as you should go on a respirator. Even if you don't use it, because once it's opened, it's up in the air, once a month at least. And if you're spraying a lot, probably more. I mean, there's been times where I've pushed my respirator, you know, for sure. There's been times where I pushed it where once I couldn't breathe through it, I changed it. But no, you want to change it about at least once a month.
Someone said, live has been great. Thanks for doing it.
All right, guys, I think this worked out well. We'll try and get some better video quality next time. I'm gonna look at the footage and see how it looked, if I can. I don't even know if I can, but and maybe the GoPro, I'll do some testing with the GoPro, maybe that'll be better. But appreciate each and every one of you watching. Hey, stay tuned for another video this weekend, and we'll try and put out some more great content for you. We'll see ya. Peace.